Hi Star Wars fans and welcome to the channel. On today's video it's Pimp, my Gamorrean guard. Yeah, so I picked up one of those old Hasbro 12-inch Gamorrean guards. I can't remember what year it was released, but it was okay, it was loose, came with everything, but it was looking a bit dodgy. The colour had just gone because it's an old thing, but I think it was made that sort of very light green. Anyway, so this video I give it a pimp, do it up, paint it, change some bits on it. So enjoy the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Yeah, it's a cool looking Gamorrean guy. He's a beefy guy, but it just seemed to fade. I mean, I've got the light on it at the moment on here, but it's the head compared to the rest of the arms and that, the colour has just gone really out of the green. It's lost it. It's a very light green. Some people say that it's okay, but I just think it needs to be a bit more darker. And I've taken the harness off. That quite easy to come off. And I'm kind of looking now. I'm considering actually to take the actual. This is like a sort of a costume and it goes underneath. So I'm considering to cut here. Looks like this is where they stitched it at the very last minute. I'm guessing they might have put this on and then pushed the arms or the heads on, but I can cut this, I think. And I think I'm going to change this is black. Now this should be brown, and I'm very tempted. So I'm going to take this off because I'm quite good with the sewing machine. I think I'm going to take this off and see if I can buy some brown fake fur and maybe change it or just do something with it, because for one thing, it's sort of like it's going over this way, and to me it should be more sort of, it comes, I don't know. But that's the plan. So yeah, I'm going to take this off, plan to repaint it, going to do all the green. Got some paints already, so yeah, got a sort of a darker matte green. Hopefully I'm happy with that. So many greens, isn't there? Going to do all the teeth, bit of flesh around the nose, give it, and then I'm going to put like a wash over it to get this a little bit darker, because in the film they are definitely sort of a darker color, all the armor. Yeah, and then sort this out, put this back on, and yeah, hopefully it'll look even better. Yeah, so wish me luck. Okay, let's crack on. So I've done a bit of painting. I didn't do it on camera, it was a bit fiddly, but as you can see, hey look, he looks a lot greener now. So I got some Hasbro paints. So this is a matte matte green, so number 39. Went over the whole legs, head, arms, everything, and then it dried matte, which I liked, and it was a little bit dark, so I got some yellow. As you can see, I have my little mixing palette. That was the original color. Then I mixed a load of yellow, got a sort of lighter color, then I went over it again, sort of dry brushed it like very lightly, so it looks, I don't know, a bit more like, I don't know, like translucent skin. So, and then I got some pink as well. There we go, pink 35 matte. So I went and did the lips, and then I sort of went over it again with a bit of green. So because the pink was quite, you just want to make it subtle, don't you? So I've gone over it with I've dry brushed a bit of that green that I went over the top of it. Then I've just done the teeth, so I've gone on with just some white matte. Done the horns and the teeth, so now I'm going to just dry brush a little bit of yellow on the horns, on the teeth. My plan is eventually just to go over it with a black wash eventually, to get in all there in the groove in the mouth and the nose. So, but I'm really happy with it. It looks so much better. So I actually got as I said before, I've got the cloth costume off. I've ordered some fur, some brown fur, to correct this bit here. So it's all been stripped down, and I will show you that in another video. It's sort of stripped down, and I bought some fur. Of course, we know what, like at the moment is you've got the raw metal strike on, so it could be a while before I finish this, but I'm pretty happy so far. So let's we'll do a bit of yellow, but I can't wait to get a bit of black, sort of a bit more of a wash on these bits, because very, very bright. They look good, but I think in the film they were a lot darker. So, but I can't wait. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm glad I repainted it because it was looking a bit sort of pasty, wasn't it? A Gamorrean guard's got to look like a nice green. So yeah, here we go. Let's get some yellow on. I'm just gonna dry brush this on. So yeah, that's all right. Just going over the sort of top of it really with a slightly yellow. Make it look more, because I mean the vintage figure, they're actually really yellow. But horns, you know, they're sort of a, I probably could add a little bit of pink to it. But I think when I put the wash, black wash over it, I think I'm gonna maybe a bit of brown wash, it should look good. Right, it's gonna do the teeth now. Just very gently, a little bit. There we go. I think a lot of it, the wash will hide it. But yeah, great little figure. These are not easy to come by now. 12 inch, quite cool. I mean, the hot toy ones are looking at £400 or £500. So I had one of these a long time ago, and it was boxed, and I sold it with a lot of other of my stuff, and kick myself now because it's a great little figure. It's got the proportions are right, comes with those axes. Alright, so I'm going to try a little bit of this wash now. I'm going to go over the sort of the armour, give it a go and see what it's like. So I'm just going to get it, cover it all over. There we go. A bit darker in it, so now I'm gonna run the that's, yeah, that's better. See the difference there. That's non-painted, painted. Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? Alright, let's just do let's do this forearm. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the black on the armour and then maybe a little bit of brown over the rest of the sort of the body. If I get any black on the actual green, I'm not that worried about. Yeah, so there we go. It's a bit of a test there. Not bad. I'll try a bit of the might try a bit of the mouth now, see what that's like. See if that actually works. A bit sort of in here. This could be able to mess this up. Yeah, not bad. I'm not happy with that, so I think I might have to water it down a lot more. Water that down. Give it let's just do let's get the old get the brush on there. Yeah, that wasn't very successful. I think it needs to be a lot more watery. Definitely a wash. But I can come back to that later. Okay, we're gonna have a go now at the helmet armor. Let's get this armor. Oh, do it a bit more. Do it a bit more up the top there. There we go. Yeah, it looks better. Yeah, definitely a lot better. Amazing, it makes it pop. Definitely makes the detail pop. So there we go. I've sort of gone over the shoulders, forearm armor, sort of bits of the helmet. I'll give that a couple of little passes with the black. So yeah, it's looking pretty good now. I will go in and say I might do a wash on this, on the mouth later. I might do a whole wash on the whole thing, very wet wash. But yeah, plan is to do some brown on the arms, legs, a bit of brown, maybe on the head. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. Might go, so we're going to start sort of look at I've got the knees here, so I'm just going to see they've got a lot of creases in here, so I'm going to try a little bit of brown. And then do some bits on the toes, I think. Not bad, is it? Let's dry that off a bit. Bad, just a little bit. A bit on here. Yeah, I'm doing a bit on the sort of on the hands now and the crevices. Let's go. And just brushing off a little bit. That's the thing, isn't it? A lot of detail like this wouldn't have been done in Hasbro factory. That's why we get the paint we do on, like the figures we get. There won't be a lot of care put into it and thought, you know. Let's put some more brown in there. If you look at a Gamorrean guard, they are it's a weird colour, so it's nice to add a bit of brown in there. I think brown, so it's going to get a little bit dirty, isn't he? So here we go. Let's put a bit of. I think I'll put a tiny little bit of brown over the nose. When you look at the Black Series figure, they went to town on the paint on the nose. They went a bit too mad. So yeah, that's good. I like that. You can't really see it in this light, but I can see it. So yeah, I can't wait to get the material. I've ordered it and it's on its way. I can't wait to get the material and just sort out the costume. Here we go, the finished article. Really happy with it, and I'm glad I actually did it. Did some work to it, because I was frightened at first when I put the dark green on, if I shouldn't have done it and left it as it is. But I'm really happy now. Sort of gone over it, weathered it, and changed the brown material, which looks so much better than the black. It just looks so much more movie accurate. Had a bit of problems with it. This material is sort of degrading, so it's starting to flake, so the brown come off. But I thought, oh, don't worry about it. I could have made a new costume, but it just looks more sort of authentic, doesn't it? Like it's old and grubby. It's been worn a long time, and yeah, I'm happy the way all the shading came out, and sort of kind of greeny flesh. The horns look great. I thought about there. I've put the axe behind the actual strap. That's the original strap that came off, which I'm really happy with. The armour just really sort of banged, and it just really looks more metallic and hefty. And I love all the weathering. You can't really see it, but there's bits of brown all over it and green. The shading's I'm really happy. Really happy, and I'm glad I did it, because when I put that very dark green on, I was like, should I have just left it as it is? But I think he just really pops now, and I can't wait to put him on my display. I've really got a thing for that. I mean, since I've been collecting Hot Toys now, I just love the 12-inch scale, the 1/6 scale. I do like it, and I think this really sort of I mean, a Gamorrean Guard Hot Toy, I think Sideshow is £400–500, and I think this is as happy as I'm going to be getting something. And I do love the Gamorrean Guard, one of my favourite sort of aliens. Yeah, I love it. The horns there, look at that. The horns really do sort of look a bit sort of vintage. As well, I was thinking, should I put a staff with it? You know, a big sort of staff. And I thought, nah, keep it with the axe like it did. They like the vintage figure looked. So I'm pretty happy with it. And what do you think, guys? Leave some great comments and tell me what you think. So I just want to say a big thank you to all my patrons, my channel members, and my subscribers. And hopefully I'll keep doing more of these type of videos. Everyone likes these videos. I know it's a bit long, this video, and I do waffle in these videos, but I think people like it. So make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.